Welcome back to my series and channel. In today's video, we are going to set up AWS Cloud Native Load Balancer in AWS. So in my previous video, we have set up the VPC and EKS cluster using the Terraform only. So I would like to extend my TF code with this setup of this ingress. So let's first go to the ingress.tf. So this is a Terraform resource type provided by the Terraform provider help, and these are the some attributes. So where we are giving the helm release name, we are passing the URL where our the load balancer helm chart is located, and we are taking the chart name, and we are also specifying the namespace where we are going to install the load balancer controller. And we are so you can also override the values or pass the values from this uh, from the YML file. So we are passing the values from the values hyphen override, and inside that we have created one file called ingress.yml. So here we are passing the replica count as a 3, and later we are passing the cluster name, and here we are passing the image version of our load balancer controller, and from the same code we are creating the service account, and that is named as AWS load balancer controller. So we have taken this reference from our official code. So if you go to this URL, and you can see that we the values.yml code is there, and we are overriding this value from our TF side, and you can follow this documentation to set up the AWS load balancer controller as well. And second file, we are using the OIDC controller. So like this is this is the connect provider in the AWS, okay, which allows you to trust and authenticate using the OIDC. So we are giving the permission to our service account by using the IAM rules. And here we are here we are giving the uh, IAM role access. Here we are giving the permission to this service account, that is AWS load balancer controller, which we are creating from here. So whenever load balancer will create, it needs some set of permission. So we are passing the permission from the IAM policy.json. So you can take the JSON values from the here as well. So you have to go to the docs, and inside the docs you have to click install and IAM policy.json. So I have taken the reference from here, and in the output.tf file we are we have added one output to get the ARN of our load balancer. And the important part is we are also setting the annotation, because in Kubernetes the annotation will allow that this service account have this role access. So let's do Terraform plan and apply. So it will show you that what are the resources are going to create. So it will install the Helm chart. It will create the IAM role. It will do attachment, and it is also creating the policy and the OpenID content provider as well. Let's do yes. It will take around 3 to 4 minutes. Meanwhile, let's jump to the IAM side. And to visualize our Kubernetes cluster, I am using the K9s tool. Okay, so let's let's open the K9s, and it is very helpful tool to visualize our pods, to visualize our ingress and everything. So if we check on the pod side, you can see that our AWS load balancer controller has been set up successfully with the three pods. And if we go to the load balancer side, and if we, so currently there is no as such load balancer, but when you will create the Ingress load balancer, it will create the load balancer for you. But in the cloud native side, it will create the load balancer when you will apply the YAML resources. Okay, let me show you the example. So everything has been set up. Let's go to the CD raw example. So here I have written my Kubernetes. Here we are creating the one deployment, one service, and one ingress. In the deployment, we have mentioned the image name, and this is my custom image, and my image, my container is running on the 8080 port number, and we are exposing the service on 80 port using the node port. And so Cloud Native Load Balancer supports only node port here, and how it is working. So because proxy will open port on the worker node side, okay, which will route the traffic to your ALB. And here we are creating the ingress, and inside there we are creating the three rules. So if anybody do the slash ping or slash matrix, it will get the data. And here we are passing the annotation. So in the annotation, we have given the scheme called internet facing, and we are making it as group order, and we are giving the group name. Okay, so let me apply this. And if we go to the load balancer, you can see that our load balancer is provisioning. Okay, let's copy this DNS, and we have created the ingress with the host with the name of my app. So let's go to the router 3. Hosted zone is already present. Let's create one record called my app, and we will have a C name. Let's copy here. Detail, make it 1 minute. Okay. So our record has been created, and for the automatic record creation, you can also use the external DNS. Let's refresh it. And in the meanwhile, you can see if we go to the target group, you can see the target group is also has been created. So it's been created in the form of your namespace and with the ingress name. So it will take around let's okay. So our day is working, and if we do slash ping, it's working. And if we do slash matrix, yeah. So that's much in today's video. If you like it, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.